Right, we're gonna clear all the trash going through here, just like last time. Our objective here is just to test for bugs, so we'll get it going. What do we got here? Death Knights and Risen Death Knights? So the Death Knights do a fear, and they do a curse. You want to remove the curse, and you want to remove the fear. Same fucking strategy as always.
We'll do donuts, take your diamond, Polium, take your square, and magnet, take triangle.
Yeah, if it
We got
pulls.
moons.
I don't know if it pulls.
I don't know if it pulls either.
That's I'm oh shitting it.
You get circles, and Jonesy, you get star.
Alright, so if you're gonna tank the Death Knight off to the side, the Risen Death Knights kind of bounce around like Nalava Annihilators or Sortura, what do you call them? Karate Guard peoples. And they're gonna reset a lot, so let's figure out positioning first. You're gonna probably tank the Death Knight off to the side. Which side?
Well, just I guess the nearest side, so the left side at this moment. Try and pull it.
And so we want to kill these guys first. This is the order you want to do things.
I see. Don't use that mark then.
Figure out your mark. We want to wait for the path, or we want to do the path first. It doesn't matter.
Can we get that pat first? Is that possible too? I vaguely remember getting it that way in vanilla, but I don't.
You
I
could
thought the
just
pack
pull
came
these
closer.
around the corner into here in this room.
Yeah. We'll want to pull these back around to the left or to the right, depending which side we're. So that's pulling possibly.
Into here in this room.
Well, we don't want green there either. Possibly donuts. Oh my god, what I do.
So what you're gonna want to test? We want to test shackles, snares, stuns, disarms, all that stuff.
Green there either. Possibly.
And whenever you guys are
Okay,
ready.
I remarked a bunch here, so just pay attention. I put donuts and pulling over here. Just grab those guys and bring them kind of back around the corner. I'm gonna pull these back.
The Death Knight is ball. Or they're both. They're going around.
We don't know if that one's gonna pull yet. Grab those guys and
Okay.
No, he won't pull.
around the corner. Pull these back.
The Death.
Square and X you want to keep away from or Skull and X you want to keep away from the square. Square you want to tank solo. Because of the fear. You want
Yeah,
to
take it away. Pull him.
Skull and X you want to bring to the other side. There you go. I guess this is fine.
No, those just
Remove
die
that curse
instantly.
immediately. You want to remove the curse.
Those little guys die instantly.
Fear breaks, guys on the ball. Looks like one or two groups more paying attention. Same thing.
You're good with that point?
You keep testing snares, shackles, fears. Just test everything.
The little guys, I imagine, can be probably shackled, but give it a try.
Nope.
Fear. No, okay.
Risen Death Knights can be stuff. Yeah, grenades work.
Ooh.
I couldn't get the Death Knight here.
Just the storm.
This time doesn't work on that.
Alright, these captains, basically just tank and spank. They do a lot of damage though. We want to
Just wait for the control.
want to separate them because they whirlwind. You don't stacking them on top of each other is probably gonna kill people.
Let's just walk forward and pull them left and right. How's that, Magno?
Yep.
See what the aggro radius is. It's pretty tiny.
Oh, that's because of the TR.
Oh yeah, PTR.
These I think can be disarmed.
Right.
I tried fearing, nothing happened.
No, they're immune.
Here's the whirlwind.
Ooh, that hurt.
Yeah, well the auto attacks are reduced, but the ability damage should be normal. So we're waiting for the troll here.
My reference says they're disarmable, so we will remember that. They're immune to disarm.
So I think these Necronites should be shackleable if I remember correctly. But I'm not sure of that. I know the shade we definitely want to kill first. It has an AoE.
You want fire resist totem down for the Necronites. These dudes do a lot of flame strikes, blast waves, arcane explosions. You want to keep them separate.
Kind of.
Everything's immune to stun.
You can
You can
Kick
kick
'em?
it.
you can
Yeah,
curse
kick
with tongues and you can
Like
do all that shit on them.
Apparently they teleport as well.
Oh, it's a
I
blink.
feel like
Okay,
the
yeah.
DPS is too high.
What we're
Let's slow
doing?
DPS
Oh,
down a little bit.
Now,
Just
these
have a
guys,
shitty weapon.
these guys do die easy.
Understand.
well,
They have 25k health. Some of them.
yeah, 57 on this shade. So we got the captain again. That was the guy that just does the whirlwind.
Yeah,
The
whirlwind.
Death Knight, which does the AoE fear. Do you want to kill it?
Right.
Not first. We want to kill the little bastards first.
The Dark Touch Warriors, all they do is aggro wipe.
So we want to try and bring these back as much as possible. It's going to be an AoE fear, but we want to keep blue separate. Blue and purple separated. Here.
Bring blue to the left and bring the others to the right.
Purple to the left as well.
No, purple to the right.
Got the ad.
You got shade. I'll get shade.
Can I please get a trimmer totem? Thank you.
Ooh, that hurt. Should have remarked shade. We definitely want to kill shades whenever they come up.
Go for that spirit.
Yeah, just stay away from the portal. Spawns a bunch of spirits. That's when we kill the shade, right?
Telly back to me or someone. Good dot going in.
So spirit priority.
Yeah,
Or
we already
shade.
know about the spirits.
Shade.
The spirits have been in every single.
The, I meant shade. Wrong word.
The shades have been in every wing so far. We just don't know what those do in it.
Keep trying to shackle things when you can.
Yeah, nothing so far.
Okay. I don't remember what these do.
The skeletal smith is that what it was?
Smiths. They have 50,000 health each, which is quite a lot.
They are linked.
All they do
Immune,
is disarm and
stunnable.
They do a thunderclap.
Yeah, Stunnable's strong. Immune to shackle, okay. I don't know how many videos there are out there of trash, but I
They can
guarantee
be
some of this
disarmed.
is supposed to be shackleable. But it could, I don't know, it could be the construct, it could be something else, I don't know.
The captain. Same thing. Big whirlwinds. Spread them out. Backpedal into bony constructs. The constructs have a knockback and a cleave. They should be shackleable.
Do they chain?
Yes.
They only have 37.
And freezing trap them as well.
Oops.
I'm coming.
Jonesy, put up your star.
They can be
Shackle
shackled. They're stunnable. Earthbound works.
Cleaves are stacking
Ooh,
up.
knockback.
Yeah,
Is that when
I
they
literally just said all their mechanics.
Okay.
We treat them like the bugs, I guess.
You can disarm them too, technically.
Just treat them like the bugs and could
That
put a
range
wall.
on the knockback is way too big, I think.
You can cripple them.
You don't want to treat them like guardians. Their cleave is what's killing people, and you want to separate them to some
You
degree.
just unlock one.
Well, then like a
Yeah.
By the way, you can actually use this bone pile here. That's what I did. I didn't get knocked back.
The
But
Shades first, and the Necro Knight. I think we're gonna have to kill him. Actually, we can either. There's two options here. We can brute force stack off 3. Rate damage will be high. Lots of chain heal spam, or we can separate and use range on Shades. I say because world buffs aren't at stake. Let's just sort of them all together. Fire resist mode.
all together, you got it.
Yep. That blink on that Necronite.
the cleave is brutal.
Cleave is the AoE Shadow Ball and the Arctic Explosion.
It's the bony constructs that have that cleave, right? It's just a lot of information all at once here.
I'm stuck in combat.
It's
There's
the
the
shades.
ghost.
go.
Oh, I
to
didn't
the
see them.
shade.
Just a reminder,
Those
Death Knights
AoE
do the.
Sorry.
Just
We
a
wanna
reminder,
kill
Death
these
Knights
first
are the
then, right?
fears. Captains are the whirlwinds. So just tank the fears off to the side. It doesn't matter the order. We just need to tank them all separate.
Shouldn't we kill captains first? That whirlwind hits pretty hard.
If it's just being tanked separate, it doesn't matter who's taking.
Just don't keep it in the group. Let's go.
Spread them all out. Multiple fear stacks on one guy there. That cast 2 tremors.
Okay. So yeah, we'll want to make sure we pull those like at the same time, kind of thing, in the future. It's kind of one of the things about, well, at least about the next.
You guys shouldn't tank things with an AoE next to each other. I don't understand why the 2 tanks that both have the whirlwind decided to tank them on top of each other. That's not very smart.
I kept mine up front, right in front of where he was pulled from.
Not you.
Lost track.
Yeah, and you shouldn't pull it into the raid group. That was kind of dumb too.
Is it a Chronos cleave or is it like a circular AoE?
It's circular AoE.
It's a whirlwind.
Okay.
It's not a cleave, it's a whirlwind.
And it's done to you.
Again,
Circular.
Death Knight, Fear, Captain, Whirlwind.
Just wait for patrol.
Whoa!
It should go back away.
On live, we would want to give tanks plenty of room and not be out popping their Kool-Aid, especially with all this AoE shit.
Yeah, we'd probably pull this back into the room, is my guess.
All the way back.
Hurt.
All the way back. Because of the, So go hit a full fear. Let that happen. You actually show fears. Pull the path. Death Knight's fear.
Oh, sorry, I switched your map.
Yeah. Let's not fight the Death Knight right there. If you get feared, you're gonna go into the heads.
So this is
So let the tanks
2 fear
pull
boys
back.
and a whirlwind boy.
I mean,
I would kill the left pack first. That gives us more room.
well, I know it's PTR, but realistically, we don't have any room to tank like this.
We would we just
We would
like
pull
hunter
them
pull
around the
all of these
corner.
back?
Oh.
Use
We
this
would have
room?
to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You use the
Don't wanna
room
get
more
feared
like
into any of
in
those.
between the rooms is cubby
Plus,
right here.
where
You have a
Magnum
less
is
shooter.
standing right now, that group to the right would probably pull.
Yeah.
I think you can stack the normal Death Knights on top of each other.
No, they'll give you a double stack of fear, and then you can't break it with tremor. That's the problem.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go ahead. You broke the first there.
We would definitely pull this in the room.
Yeah. This particular wing definitely has more trash than most of the others.
Yep.
Actually, I'll come left, I guess. If you want to go right.
Okay.
Can they see your invis?
Every undead can see through fucking shit.
It's a whirlwind.
So when he's actually spinning, it looks like he's also frozen in place.
It's a blade storm.
Yeah, it's like the.
It's a blade storm. Okay.
It's like what happens to you and BW bronze.
Right. So, like, even the tank could move out of it.
Yeah.
But you're stunned.
You get stoned for a half second.
Oh, okay.
No, it doesn't stop.
You could
It's
live.
like 2 seconds
It
in.
just knocks down.
Same pack, 2 and 1. Here.
could also just have casters kill the captain and melee kill the normal Death Knights.
Yeah, I think that's a better way to go about it.
Just keep the melee out of captain generally. Yeah. I don't. Well, or just
you
let,
can-
Fast enough.
just off tank it. Like I don't know. You don't even.
I feel like you can run out
Like-
as soon as you start. Yeah.
3 focusing 3 trash mounts for us is nothing.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, no, that's fine.
That, I made the wrong mark.
I just keep you. Alright, so just pay attention to what you got again. It's 1 whirlwind, 1 fear, and 2 little dudes. Here we go.
Warriors don't need to be split, do they?
No. I was just
Captain.
trying to give the other 2 boys a chance to split their mobs out. Those servants that do get spawned when we kill little boys, do they do anything?
You just go. Now, at this point, traditionally, I remember guilds would pull everything up here.
Yeah. The
And
Death
use
Knight.
the stairs to line of sight or whatever.
Yeah. Well, we wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, we would do some crazy shit just around the bottom of the stairs. Well, not crazy shit, but we'd use line of sight. Put them
Okay,
most of them
so-
like down here.
The Death Knight, the Death Lord is the middle one. Melee, you're gonna stay away from him. What he's got is he's got a cleave, a death coil, and then some kind of aura. And the aura is just like the aura of the full horseman. Every time it takes you, you take damage.
Let me hold him. I want to see.
Is it a group coil or like a groundable torque coil?
Look out.
Oh, hello.
And so Clevis and Clevis's healers are gonna be down here.
Let's just grab these then.
And then
This is 2 cavaliers.
Okay, so what the Cavaliers do,
Gonna split them.
the Cavaliers, same fucking bullshit. They have a 360 cleave, and they're all the same. You're just gonna have to split them up.
Okay, let's get to that one now.
Okay, I'm gonna pull them.
Alright.
It's too early to pull them. You're gonna cause a lot of problems.
You gotta pull
I
them
want
away.
a very specific positioning here that we're not setting up
Yeah.
because we pulled early and you guys weren't following. This is not what we're going to do.
All right.
Apparently the steps aren't line of sighting that shit.
We would have probably pulled that if that was.
Yes, we would have.
I want to practice actual positioning here, just instead of pulling like retards. What we want on that pull is we wanted them up here where I was standing. I was in the position of explaining the positioning, and then you guys pull.
Can you like mark yourself when you're doing talking?
blue.
like
We
that?
fight them up here, us up here.
Roger.
I see.
You fight them down there, you will pull those dudes, and with the death coils and shit that we can't dispel.
You wanna stack them both here? Is that what I'm hearing?
Hey, now you can go down. It's only 2 paths.
You want one
Yeah,
of them
now.
here.
I know. I'm just talking about that last
Yeah.
pull. Just,
Yeah, you want one of them about here. Then you're gonna keep one of them about here, and then the first one you bring to the top. That's how old guilds did it.
Oh, on the 3-pack?
Yeah.
Roger.
and so okay, so we have the moon guy down about here. Then is what you're saying.
Yep. Then I wouldn't recommend you taking the moon in. You would have the highest threat as you're kiting up the steps.
Oh, I see. All right then.
So all the DPS go to the top of the steps.
Yeah.
The healers, yeah, the healers can stay down in the mid.
Yeah, and I'll go right before the.
But it'll be alright.
I'll go to the platform and Doe's at the bottom.
Though you ready? Here we
Yep.
Branding totem seems to be death coil.
I'm pretty sure you could lost the dog.
You
I
could.
don't think so.
You can on this server apparently.
Yeah.
Pull was live.
Yeah, I
That's what I was saying.
think you could line of sight that mechanic on live.
You definitely could.
Well, I either
All three
outranged
of these
or line of
have
sighted
this
one of
stupid
them.
dot. Oh my
The
god.
range is only like 20 yards.
That's why we have to spread them out, because if we stack them all harder, it would have been even fucking worse.
Well, could we keep 2 at the bottom then, presumably, and just bring them 1 at a time? I don't know. I mean, you're gonna get then with high stacks on 2 tanks, but not the whole raid.
The whole raid can just get all the stacks anyway.
Well, they did that
Good.
time.
No, they didn't. They're staggered. Some people had 8 or 9 stacks. Some people had 2, and some people it rolled off.
I had 12.
And that was
Yeah, I had like 12.
Yeah. You can't lose it here, so there's no point.
No, but it's like a 20-yard range. You could pull one up to here and have
You
the
just spread
range
them out.
go
The line of sight doesn't matter, but the range does, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you just pull it, like the 2 at the front are too close together. You just pull one of them, whichever we kill first, 10 yards
Yeah.
further up the ramp.
Let's just kill the left ones now.
This is one Cavalier, it's not the Lord or whatever.
Let me get the.
Get to kill little dudes.
Everyone can move down here, and then we can fight it down here.
Let me get the Cavalier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up that real quick. I just want to see something.
Pull to the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it over by the cage on the left.
You ready?
Yeah.
You can get close and bow pull it if you want. There's no aggro radius.
See if we can LOS it. Don't kill the Cavalier. Just leave them there.
Yeah, that's why I put it here.
You can range it if you're back here. Just stairs.
Bring it closer.
I'm not getting LOS. Oh, I am getting LOS. So, oh no, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm line of sighting it here, but I'm not. I'm still taking it.
Yeah.
I'm still taking it.
I am attacking ranging.
Yeah, you can
Yes,
range it,
yes,
you can't line of sight.
It only hits to where I am right now, so it's like 20 yards.
It's not like Shaman Totem.
So there's actually 3 of these, dude. You want them again, Magna?
Yeah, let me get Cavalier again.
Should put that mechanic on Shaman Totems.
Just to say it, all this trash should be linked to Resuvius. I don't know if it is.
Yeah. We're gonna clear it all regardless.
Yeah, we can get this. Just kill little boys.
All,
Try and
all this,
take the green boy away.
this all aggros with Vesuvius?
If you were to
Should,
leave
yes.
it up, yes.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Including the stables.
Yeah, including the steeds and the stables. Which are super fucking annoying.
Don't they do content back then?
Yep.
Can we put it on like
Not
free for all
hard.
loot or something so I don't have to fucking pass and all that shit?
This is fun. I like doing this.
No.
It's a mini game.
This is so annoying.
I keep putting an X up there. I should just make this that.
I figured it out.
Okay.
You say that until the fucking cool skin tunic drops and misplaced servo arm, then people are like,
Jelly, how far did you say you're away from me?
Wait, me?
No, Jelly.
he's not your shaman.
No, I understand, but he was still getting hit by the ore. It felt like he was about 30 yards away.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 20-yard.
Nah, it's...
I don't know how much of these are connected. Is the whole stables?
It should.
I recall them all being connected.
It's closer to 30.
26 yards away and getting hit.
Sorry, that's right, Mark. There you go.
The
Oh shit, there's 2 of
steeds,
them.
what they do is they do some kind of like a thunderclap. It's not a thunderclap in a World War stomp, but it was like an AOE like damage.
I
And
got a
what they
circle
did is
there.
they intercepted.
Let's see how this goes.
There's one unmarked.
Oh shit, is there? It's
I
Jonesy.
think I marked it at the same time as you.
They're not
No,
linked.
it's still unmarked.
They're not lanked.
Didn't aggro at all.
Well, stop killing them so fast so we can actually see their abilities if they do link.
Should like randomly intercept people.
Yeah, they're just recharging and AoE knockdowning, and they're not doing anything.
They're not doing anything yet.
These aren't super good at all. I bet you these aren't even linked to Reservius. We should.
We went in there in
charge these.
melee and got trampled for almost 14.
Wait. Leave blue. Can we leave blue?
Yeah, let's leave some up.
Leave blue, kill the other two, and we'll see if it pulls with Resuvius.
Good.
And I'll keep a lookout for it. There's not much to do on Resuvius.
This tramples hurt a little.
I took 1,000.
That would get hit for 1,700.
Alright, let's do Resuvius. Resuvius is unique in that you can't tank him with warriors. You have to tank him by mind controlling his ads. He hits so hard that he will one-shot a shield wall tank with his unbalancing strike.
Should we test that to make sure?
Well, I mean, the Indians aren't here. I mean, hours.
They are.
So the only mechanic that you really have to do with Resuvius is he has a AoE shout that's a mana burn. So I'm going to show positioning because positioning on this fight's actually important. So Alex, pay special attention because you guys are the mind control guys. So you guys are going to mind control him and you're going to stand right about here. And you're going to mind control can you spot, I want to see if this works. Can you spot like 20 meters in front of me at the forward corner at the base of the ramp, Jonesy?
Careful, because...
Well, the spotlights aren't,
He should
like
be
enemies.
5-yard pull range, right? We can just look in there and show it.
Alright, we'll try this one. Stay back. Alright, so you're going to be at the top of the ramp and you're going to mind control tank the this understudies right here. You're going to keep Resuvius right here. See? This is where Resuvius. This is where you keep the understudies.
If you pull them too far, then the range can damage him.
The healers will stand right wherever, like right around here, they can heal. And then the warlocks and mages and hunters, the people with things, what you're going to do is you're going to pop out, hit Resuvius, countdown for the AoE mana burn shout, and then you line of sight. Mana burn goes out, you take no mana burn because you've line of sighted it, and then you go back into doing DPS.
Just like that.
That's your rhythm, that's your flow. Warlocks, mages, hunters. DPS Resuvius, shout comes out, you LOS the shout, and then you go back in. For the mind control priests, what you're gonna want to do is they have two abilities. They have a taunt and a shield wall, right?
It's like a bow wall type.
Bone shield.
Yeah.
And you're gonna I think you open up with the shield wall fine, because if you do that, then you might have time to do a second one. If I recall right. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong.
You open the shield wall, because if you don't, that gets smashed by the blood.
So let's have Alderaith lead with one of them. So Alderaith, when you're gonna mind control one, and you're gonna tank him. You're gonna open with shield wall. You're gonna move Resuvius into position, and you're gonna hold it there. If the mind control breaks, they will get a debuff that prevents them from being mind controlled. So it's very important that you don't move around, you don't cancel it, and that you're ready.
The only other thing for priests, I was just gonna say, is on live they're gonna have a much shorter egg radius, and you'll have to use Mind Soothe to get close enough. And by shorter, I mean wider egg radius.
Might as well practice it then. So
Yeah,
mind soothe
you would
them.
mind
Are
mind soothe, moon, and diamond.
And you would have to get them while he is patrol away.
I'm gonna switch a couple marks here.
We're gonna force wipe ourselves, even if this is successful, to test some other shit.
Also, you wanna buff them with amp magic.
Amp magic, okay.
You can't
That's a
heal
good
them.
idea.
Oh yeah, you can't heal them. Well, unless they
You
fix
can.
it today, which I don't
No.
think.
You can
They-
when the mind
Let me know when
control-
we're ready.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not-
gonna move Alderaith and Herschel and Fearvis to Medmall's group. Medmall, we're gonna see if totems affect the mind control ads. What we'll do is we'll do Alderaith on square, and we'll do Herschel on triangle, and we'll do Fearvis on diamond. And then what we want to do is we don't want to mind control them all at once. So Alderaith will only mind control them. The other understudies will, I believe, be off tank them, correct?
Yes. Oh, yeah. So the rest of them, we want them in easy access to the priests, but priests, when you need them, we might have to move them towards you. So
We're
basically,
gonna
we want to
hold
be
them, like right here.
We'll call for another mind control when
where are you?
the
I'm looking where
bone
Chief
shield's
is.
wearing off.
Yeah, and we want to kind
Well,
of.
we don't want to get hit by the shout, so we want to keep them basically anywhere here that's going to be in line of sight of the healers, but out of line of sight of Resuvius.
They don't need to be out of line of sight of Resuvius. They don't have mana. The tanks can hold them right here.
Oh, does it only do damage if you have mana?
Yes,
Yes.
it does.
Oh, okay.
4k mana burn and hits for twice as much as it burns. So the tanks can hold it right here, and then you mind control, move to here, stand on top of the old one, taunt, and then the old person who was mind controlled runs like a little bit out to the room this way before they release, and that gives the tank time to pick it up before it comes and one-shots the priest.
Alright, so what we're going to do first on this first attempt, we're going to do no damage at all. We're only going to practice the mind controls with the priest and the off tank. So all the DPS just kind of hold back, and we want to make sure that they are able to do this. So what we'll do first is we'll do Aldraith when we're ready to pull. You're going to mind control square, and then the 3 off tanks, who are they? Triangle, diamond, and moon?
Yes.
You guys are going to hold them right where skull is, roughly. Skull and circle this area. Tank them over here wherever, and then at one point we're going to call for Herschel to mind control triangle, and then take the taunt over from Aldraith. And Herschel, just be ready at all times to do that, okay? Because if square breaks early for whatever dumb reason, you like Resuvius, like I said, he's gonna just start one-shotting people.
The only
And then
thing
we'll
I'll
have
say.
Herschel do triangle for a while, and then we'll call for Fearless to do diamond.
Do I just stand at like the bottom of the ramp or the middle of it, or
Around the corner.
When you're tanking, you will tank it here. This is your mind control tank.
So can I leave myself marked, and when the priests have it in the wrong position, I just yell, and they run the understudy on top of me, and I can reposition for them until they learn it? I think that's easiest. Like does that make sense? So for the priests, if you're in the wrong position, I'm gonna yell at you, and you're gonna take the understudy, and you're gonna follow me. I'm probably gonna be running like here and then back. You're gonna follow me, and do what I do until I say to get it in the right position.
Alright.
Because you can't see very well to not kill yourself with the shout. I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's I'm gonna do something we normally don't do. I'm gonna micromanage positioning. Let's just move all DPS over here for now, where Skull is. Just hang back and watch this. We need to give the priests and warriors plenty of room. The priests and tanks.
Priests as well. I think you have 1 strike ability in addition to your shield wall and a taunt. Is that right? It's like blood strike or something.
I think so.
At least in retail, it didn't turn on your auto attack. I don't know why, but it didn't, and I don't know how Chronos can have it scripted. But just make sure you've right-clicked on Resuvius once you have him in position that you're auto attacking him. It adds a lot of threat.
So all DPS stand where Skull is. Just hang back, and the healers just stand here at the top of the ramp. All right. We would pull theoretically when Resuvius is at moon.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Coming.
All right, here we go. Just try to grab Resuvius.
Show me what you've learned.
Come to me. Come to serve.
Here's the speed. Yes, show the speed.
I need to go further.
Killed Aldraith.
Yeah, the shout will can kill you. That's fine, bro. You need to go further. Like, he has to be here, at least.
Alright.
Get the steed pulled though.
I'm gonna die. That is cold, at least.
Kill the steed. So you don't have to do it later.
Yay.
Okay, so what happened there? Aldraith died?
Yeah, he got hit by the shout because he wasn't in the right spot.
Where was he
so
standing?
He was too close to the corner. So you need to pull. You should.
Where was he standing?
He was up here, which is too close to the corner. You can go about here on the first one.
I don't know if you have range there.
Yes, you do. It's
okay.
So there's a spot right in this area. It's behind where he was, and part of the problem was he had the boss right about here. And this corner doesn't work very well, and it hasn't on any server. So you need to tank the boss like here-ish. So you know, like I can run it again. Just follow me quickly when I go.
And you want to make sure when you mind control that Resuvius is near you. I noticed that when you mind controlled, you had to run over to Resuvius.
So you want to start casting. Basically, as soon as he pats past square, starts going towards moon, that's when you want to.
Right now.
Like right now, you run up and you start casting. So that way, as your mind control goes off, he's right behind square, and you just chill while taunt as soon as you can.
Does he not get stuck?
At diamond, yes, but if you. So you can do it on this.
You
other
could do it on
side.
this side.
So for the rest of the priests, you want to stand right about where circle is now for the rest of the MCs. So come to circle, or whichever of the priests, come to here. You can stay here the entire fight. You never have to move.
Think about over here more. Where do you want me to stand on the initial?
So it should be basically your max MC range. It should be right around here somewhere. Like you want to be max range. I think it's like right on this line here somewhere.
It's right here, yeah.
That seems further ahead than I
Right
thought.
there.
Okay. Yeah, just drag him further behind the wall on the next one. I'll show you. Take him further on the next one.
Okay.
The first one, and then once somebody takes over, come back to where the rest of the priests are.
I mean, we could also, one thing you could do is you could have someone else pull, and then as square's running in, you can mind control it from up here.
You have the increased range, right?
You can't increase your range on mind control, unfortunately.
It's not a shadow spell.
I think you can.
It's only
yeah.
damaging shadow spells.
Anyhow.
Oh no, it's
like,
the hit. It's the hit you can't improve. My bad, my bad.
You have the range. I think you can. Anyhow, like you just
Can't get that in PI though.
Alvarez, are you ready to
Yeah,
to
I'll
pull?
do it. I'll do it again.
Get ready. When he's coming around the square again.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till he leaves square. I mind control out when he was at moon last time, so he was a bit far away.
Because you don't want to be off too much to the right. You want to be more to the left.
So right about now you start casting. And then just show a little taunt right away.
Fuck.
He's on me or someone.
My shield's down. Oh, he's on something.
Alright, come on in.
Fuck.
That's the shit.
You don't want to do any damage to these things. Unless you're just tanking. Yeah.
I feel like that first shot was early.
That's fine. We have to get him in position faster.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think about flipping this? It'd be easier for him to pull while he's sitting there talking to now Diamond.
Yeah, you want to try triangle instead? Because he stops at diamond?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, he's gonna aggro when he's gonna aggro. It's between the time the mind control hits and when you're facing the boss and hit taunt has to be faster. Like, even
Yeah,
if he
it's,
stops
there's
at
a
diamond.
that was a range issue a little bit.
I wanna try the rogue evasion pull.
How about we do it the regular way first?
That was the regular way.
Not really, no.
For some goods, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if you can actually.
This is our last chance. We've failed the pull twice now. We're gonna have to do DPS on Resuvius when it gets stable.
Cleavis, do you have full mitigation gear on you?
Someone else, I'm sure, already has all the
We
teeth.
could do the rogue with evasion pop it and.
I just don't have my shield all up right now is the issue. It'd be helpful.
I got
Do you want me to just run in and grab him? With evasion up?
Yeah, pretty much. And just try to hold them in your square to give him more time to taunt.
Sure, yeah, I can do that. Just let me know when you go.
Really have Grace of Air down just in case.
This is our last attempt. Can we actually buff and shit? Like,
Jack, you gotta
I
live.
mean, that's not gonna help. Either we're gonna die to the lack of positioning or not.
Either
me know when to
we're
go.
just healing the understudy, if that's not clear. Alright, we're gonna give him one more pass. On the very next pass, we will pull you. And then what's gonna happen is Alvarez gonna announce that he's mind controlling, and then no one heal till Jack has popped evasion, grabbed Reeekris, and moved it over.
So you want to do
I'm
this
just gonna
go around?
sprint in with evasion.
Yeah, on this one, if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright, I'm going.
Come here.
Healers hide from the shadow.
Alright, come to right here. People are not hiding. You need to back up.
Come on.
Earth.
You guys get
So
murdered.
you want to be basically where I'm now, like 2 more.
You probably
steps.
want to Malrose a healer.
Understudy, please. You're healing the Death Knight understudy.
Don't do damage to the Death Knight understudy. You just want to hold aggro.
Herschel next one. Herschel next.
He'll wall up in 2
Herschel
seconds.
next. Herschel next.
Need somebody to grab her.
Okay, Herschel, come right on top. Your hitbox needs to be like inside this one when you taunt, ideally. So taunt Shillel, Alvarez, run to here, come to circle. Alvarez to circle, okay? Drop it, whichever tank, Magno, pick it up as soon as he drops it.
Dropping.
We should start damaging.
MC the next. MC the next.
Purvis, do diamond, same thing.
Alright, Gervis, come to here. Taunt,
Circle.
Shillel.
Shield
Triangle.
wall and taunt.
Buff the anti-damp magic.
Whoever wasn't tanking you, picking up the new one.
Triangle, come to here.
Should I run out? Even though I've had
Yes, come to here. Oh, wait, he didn't taunt? Okay.
Yeah, I had a.
Avoid the fear.
Service didn't taunt, so.
Oh, it's 5.
Well, my guy died anyways.
Yeah.
My clock didn't work on.
It's you gotta be at range. It's like got a fairly short range.
Okay.
So, for the priests, there's gonna be somebody tanking ahead of you. You want to stand in the middle of their hitbox, put the mobs on top of each other. That's where you should will taunt. Like, there's no reason to move, because if you move and you're half a yard further, you taunt, the boss may move 3 yards and then just kill everyone with shadow. Like, the positioning that you have is very small. Like, you should stand inside the priest, or inside the understudy that you're replacing, and taunt from there.
Also, I don't understand why mages and warlocks are killing themselves for the shadow. You guys got to LOS it. You had one job, and it was to dodge it, and a lot of you guys fucking died.
Are your timers accurate to your add-on?
Yeah. It's just standard big wigs. It looks like it's fucking out.
I think the first shot of mine was wrong, everything else was right.
So shout should be to 5 seconds, yeah?
Well, you're a rogue. It doesn't matter to you.
But yeah,
Just curious for timers.
Yes.
we wiped there so it didn't go off, but yes.
And he's dead.
We did it.
Just teleport to me.
Oh, does he just auto-die if you have 3 pulls?
I doubt it.
Oh, that's probably jam himself. Yeah.
No, it's got protected.
Well, we really didn't get to test a lot of things. We were just trying to get it fucking stable. Well, I have no idea if anything's broken with it or not.
Watch around this corner.
Definitely gonna take some practice.
Were you able to heal the understudies?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was something that Gurky had said was broken earlier in the day, and that they were gonna fix. So I guess it's fixed.
Then again, you want to buff them with amp magic.
Yeah, that's good.
And you want to shoot one before you taunt.
Yeah, one of them was really low because he would have been taking far too much damage without the shield wall up. You're not going to have it up the whole time, so they are going to take some damage, but you want to make sure you maximize that shield wall up time. That fight is almost entirely priests, so get comfortable basically.
Yeah, you only have 2 spells, Steve.
Oh, okay, there is
Literally
no
just
strike.
There's like an attack though too, but it's
It's just right click.
the one that claw one or something.
Well, yeah, you need to be spamming. Yeah, you need to have the auto attack, obviously.
Yeah.
It's just like if
It's
you
just
do
that
a.
taunt has a really short range. I wasn't expecting it to be that short. You really gotta
It's
get
like
right
a
up
melee
to the taunt.
ability.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like 5 yards.
ads. Some of you were in threat gear, and the ads are like 80%.
Yeah, no.
Seed. Don't do that. Go full mitigation.
Full
gear.
mitigation.
Put on like an Ice Blade hacker or something that does no damage. Like you have to out threat the healers, and that's it. And even then, the healers aren't doing that much. Like you want to do as little damage as possible.
Sure. Can the ad be disarmed? A chance?
I did not check.
I don't think they can, but even if it does, it doesn't really matter. Like, they don't hit very hard on the tanks.
Okay. So with
And
mitigation
we
gear,
don't want to be hitting them hard as a tank because we want them alive for as long as possible. Is that correct?
Should we even be sundering them?
No, definitely not. You don't want to do any armor debuffs at all.
No, I
I want them
didn't.
to have Sunders up when they go to fight.
So the goal is you want to do as little damage as possible and as few debuffs as possible to the ads, because everything you do to the ads that does anything at all, the boss will then get that, and he hits a lot harder than you do. Also, any extra damage done to the ads is extra healing that the healers have to do. It's very vicious if you put up Sunders or Crystal Yield or whatever.
The most important thing is the range needs to fucking not be taking the mana burn, because you instantly die.
So that's actually one other thing. I know it's a lot. Alderaith or whoever's pulling, you can dump like 90% of your mana. If you mind control sitting like 1,000 mana, you can actually get hit by the first disrupting shout and it won't kill you, because it'll burn like 1,000 mana and hit you for 2k, and that's fine. It does make the position on pull easier, I guess, just for future.
A couple of PWSs would be good. Alright, we got a bunch of weapons to fight.
Yeah, these guys doesn't matter. They Arcane Explosion. They got a fucking cleave. Doesn't matter.
Leaves.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, normal strikes.
They're immune to disarm.
Well, they are the weapons.
Yeah, I tried it as well. I probably
don't want to kill this one first, but it probably doesn't matter either. That staff has... So they're not linked at all, but obviously they have a higher aggregate than somewhat.
Will be linked.
I don't know, man. The linkage seems to be...
They'll have bigger aggro radius.
They'll just have bigger That is so annoying.
So can people either stop moving or free frame or something, please?
Where's my freedom?
Nope.
No, I'll do everything.
Jack want freedom.
What the I'm a sheep, GG.
We should probably grab these swords.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got the shit.
I don't know what the swords do.
The swords are supposed to hit really hard, really fast.
Do the right. Or okay, what's that?
I think we like even on the server. I think we'll be able to skip a lot of this.
You think?
Like you'll have to get the stuff in the middle, like that staff there. But I think all the stuff against the right wall can be skipped. Not doing a very good job of marking.
It's so obvious where all the mobs are.
I'll be back a second.
Just did he just AFK walk that direction? What? What's this grab?
Just let him die.
Actually, wouldn't you want to kill the staff first in this?
Yeah, you're right.
He's just gonna sit there. He's gonna live.
My God.
Wow, you're not.
Hero
Fuck,
God.
what did I do?
You auto walk.
You auto walk.
You pulled like 30 guys.
How did I auto walk?
Hey,
Oh, maybe my headphones landed on the fucking.
this next staff, it says it cast Arcane Explosion. Can I try to pummel it? Did anybody try to to cancel it?
Well, let's see if for Tessitonic to flex on.
The staff, I didn't even see it. Like, cast
Songs doesn't work. It makes the cast bar longer, but it's
You-
just as fast.
You can interrupt it.
They're still
I mean, it went off still.
Yeah, it still went off.
Oh.
Or at least we took damage.
Yeah, I took damage.
I think the Shades volley. Could that be AO line of sighted?
We can try. Let's try and pull this back to the right and see if we can line of sight it behind the right corner there. So don't go too ham on these. Are you getting hit there? It went off.
Yeah, I was behind this.
Ooh, hurts.
We're not getting hit.
Necro Knight's in range, guys.
It teleports, Baba.
Yeah. So we need a backup tank in range now.
That's good advice. It teleports and drops aggro, pretty sure.
So they should be tanked ahead of the group, like where they almost were standing? Or?
Yeah,
I
ahead
can tell you
as
right
well.
now, I stood here, right, the entire time, didn't take a single, any damage at all. Not one little thing.
Okay.
You can also stay on top of that box up there too, and not get with it. Stack on range on there.
Which ones are these?
Oh, we have
These
a
are
path that
Cavaliers.
goes through here.
Yeah, just go forward.
Outrange him.
Wall. Just take one to each wall.
Oh, you go left, I go right.
We'll stack them, fuck it.
Stack them? Okay.
This is just the stacking debuff.
I'm using grinding totem with the tank, and that stops their death roll. It's better than increase for them.
God, that's a thought.
This is the captain is the world.
The captain is whirlwind.
I'll take the whirlwind.
Risen's fear. You need to make sure all 4 tanks spread out.
Pretty sure the Reasons can get disarmed too. Yeah, they can.
Captain is immune to disarm.
What the fuck is that?
Jonesy.
This is G set.
Meme Lord.
Well, he got some bad loot.
This is Gothic.
Alright, so please don't shoot Gothic.
Shooting Gothic?
Who am I shooting?
Do we want to use tanks on the live side or not? I think we do, right?
Yes. Oh, on the live side? Well, that's kind of a few. Seen a couple of streams from retail where they had like 2 tanks on this side, oddly. They like split up between priests and tanks. So I think you do want.
We'll do
on each
that.
side.
Give me just a second here. Alright, we'll do if you're in a magic group, that's 4, 6, and 8, you're gonna be on this side. This is the live side. The other side has bone piles. That's the dead side. We'll put 3, 5, and 7 over there.
Heard.
3, 5, and 7 go on the opposite side, and then also group 2 go on the opposite side. So group 1 is gonna be on the living side, which is where we came in, with 4, 6, and 8. Double check your mini-map, make sure everyone's near you. Going on the wrong side.
Admiral. I'm saved.
The melee people, basically, except for Clevis and Eggs, are on the undead side. So the way that this fight goes, it's like Razor Gore on steroids. They're gonna spawn things on the living side. Every time we kill something on the living side, there's gonna be something that spawns on the undead side. Theoretically, you want more DPS on the undead side, which is, I think, how this is built now. Alright, there's a million mechanics that go on with all of these little dudes. For this first attempt, let's just pull it and see how we manage. You should be able to shackle things. I think the most dangerous things, and correct me if I'm wrong, that people used to shackle were the Death Knight, the unrelenting Death Knight.
Yeah, but it's not the most dangerous thing. The most
But that's
dangerous
just-
thing is the rider.
It's the most dangerous thing that you can shackle.
All the priests are on the living side right now.
That's correct.
Yeah, because you can't,
shackle anything on the dead side, even though that doesn't make sense.
Okay. All right, we'll pull it. and we'll
Chiefy.
go.
Wrong side. TV, hello. AFK.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
No, let's just pull.
No.
Yes, Dex.
Yeah, Dex.
Do you wanna? Who do we have for tanks on this side? So we have a couple of tanks on this side. I'll hang.
Me and eggs.
middle,
Or
I guess.
you and eggs.
Yeah, eggs. Do you want to hang more to the right, and then if priests want to prioritize more to the left, just to
you
give
guys
you an
get
idea.
fire fears.
Yeah, well, Chief has one, but he's over here too.
Oh,
It's
not on live, dummy. Alright. Somebody shoot.
Reasonable's got it.
The door's gonna close. Every time we cut something on this live side, make sure these big wig timers are good. First, just watch the timers more than doing damage.
So I think, do we get just one trainee? I think we get multiple now. Oh, maybe the first one.
It goes like
Everything
one,
they
and then it
kill.
does two.
Everything they kill, we get twice.
You get 2 of them. 3 of them.
Yeah.
No, you hang over that side. I'm gonna stay on this side.
Dead side, here you go.
Oh, you can see where they're gonna spawn too.
Oh my god, Magno, you almost killed that guy by yourself.
3 more trainees.
I'm in my live gear too.
Is that a little early? That was about right.
Alright, yeah.
That's what we get, yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. Trannies.
Yo,
Trannies.
they keep running over to the other side.
Yeah, they're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
You mean like from like a dot or a heal or something?
Yeah.
Might be from a heal.
Stephanie, you're right.
Yeah, mages
For
and
Death Knight and
shamans,
5.
you can shock, bolt, slow. There's a death
Stun.
knight.
Alright.
Immune.
Shock that one.
Immune to frost shock.
On the left side, excuse me.
Trannies.
Yeah, you guys on the dead side don't get as much CC available.
You guys
Oh,
getting
trainees can be
overrun on the other
polygon.
side? Are we killing it too fast?
They can be
No.
CC'd, everything
No,
can
we're
be
good.
CC'd.
No, it's hella slow.
Yeah, I can stop this.
Death Knights
Couch.
can't get disarmed on undead side. Or on dead side.
Imagine they have more DPS than we do.
Death Knights can be disarmed on left side.
Not on dead side. I mean,
Well, if we get a death knight on dead, somebody try it, please.
I just said that.
Next spawn pack
we're-
is trainee and Death Knight.
We're not going to be prioritizing tanking trainees, so mages, if there are some loose, you can polymorph them. There shouldn't be any loose, but if there are.
In this round there might be because it's double spawn.
Earthbind works well too.
Yep. There's a big spawn dead. Rider, fly.
Immune.
You can disarm.
Okay, he's got that.
You can interrupt
Immune to
that.
gouge.
You can interrupt that.
That was a little early. Numbers are a little off.
Yeah, just spam shackle on the end of the game. First round.
2 Death Knights.
Ooh, that star's pretty brutal.
Got a rider up live. Or you can disarm them online. Death Knight. That timer for training doesn't seem right live. I could be reading this wrong though. It's like 5 seconds early.
You guys just
Yeah, it's been
almost
progressively more and more off.
kicked the mana burns from the Death Knights.
until Hagen comes down and fights us.
We're gonna have a triple spawn next. CC stuff. So
Dead
the
side.
Death Knight first.
Dead side. We should stop
Rider rather.
putting all of our weight on one side on the dead side.
Rider first. CC.
We could probably just
CC the Death Knight. Stop tanking the Death Knight.
we could probably just stack in the middle on dead, right? Just let everything come right to us.
You don't want to be stuck up
So
with
let's
the
see if that
stomp,
train
right?
goes through
Alright.
the door.
They're gonna finish up stuff on dead side now.
They're going through the door.
Yeah, they're
Trying to-
stopping.
Which
He's just stopping.
So he should come down on left side first, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then he
And he
fights you
teleports
for.
over there, and he does it like 1 or 2 times, and then the gates open.
10 seconds.
Do we want to do this again? Or?
Who's on deck street?
Yeah.
I guess he starts over there.
Yeah, he doesn't have that many hit points. He has about as many hit points as Razor Bird. Like 400k. Just under.
We're not
You
counting
want us to
that.
kill him?
I don't tell what is the cover skill? I don't remember that. But I don't see anything wrong though. I don't know what the play test.
I don't know.
other than the mob trying to go to the other side, that's about
Again,
He just
Alright, you open
teleported
the
to
gate.
the same side.
Yeah, we can't attack him.
No, you guys opened the gate. That's why I did that.
Oh, we got blow
Push him down too fast.
Got it.
Congrats.
Oh my god, there it is.
Why'd you get it open?
It's a ruse.
Shouldn't he drop a tier item?
He did.
Yes.
Yeah, I have it on need
If
before.
if you can't see it, it's not yours.
Invaders, cease this foolish venture at once. Turn away while you still can.
They always notoriously hard on live, but that's because it's like a Razor Bird thing. People just didn't optimize right.
These are the same plague
This is the
rules
same
from the
bullshit,
other
yeah,
wings.
just call it.
They should be stunnable, shackable,
I
etc.
do hope they stay alive long enough for me to introduce myself.
Gerberable.
Immune.
You don't want to stack them, I don't think, right? Okay.
But I think the healing's fine so far.
They're stunnable.
They have some sort of cleave. Is that ravage ability, I think?
Put Jonesy down.
Nice distract.
Ooh, nice distract.
You can just release the football.
Yeah.
AoE, son of a bitch, next. In the middle, no
The
point in
bleed,
skipping
that's
them.
really. You guys gotta pay attention to the flesh rot and the bleed.
This flesh rot it's physical, isn't it?
The physical. As far as healers go. Like, you know that's where the damage is.
Might as well pull this pull during the raid.
Can't really let us sight this one, so it's just gonna be burning there.
We can't allow us that shadow ball, can we?
There's no.
You can, just not in the middle of the room would be my point.
No, I meant from these guys. Or no, they do an arcane explosion, right?
I don't know if LPD's coming back. He should.
You line us with this pole here?
Yeah, well, I think we tried this last time and the LOS wasn't working. Just,
I don't know, Sipka.
I'll try it again real quick and then I'll
I
move
don't
it.
think so. Things like that in instances usually don't. We're
It's volley.
But they really don't like moving once they engage, so you could run into them. That might be the best way to do it. And then healers could line of sight around the corners.
I was just testing it. Let the volley go off.
No, this is a really good position. But they're son of a bitch in position once they start going there.
Melee just treat
we need
that
to
like.
pull back. You're gonna get 2 paths.
So again, this is a typical gargoyle. We've done 2 of these before. I don't think they're linked though. We can do one at a time, I think.
Well, the mounted pack comes up here.
Yeah, they come all the way up.
What's the Vindicator do?
Vindicator? I don't think we got this. Oh, this is no, the other or I don't know what this does.
I'll tank it off to the side.
Okay, I'll mark skull.
Disarmable.
I got death glove.
Yeah, I didn't grinding down.
No worries. Is that the mini? I can look.
It's got a. No, that's the.
I think it's doing an aura just like the other ones. The aura of agony. Oh, okay.
I just don't know what unique abilities
Something
they
did
do.
a blast wave and fucked this up.
That's the mage-looking dudes.
There,
Yeah,
Gargoyles
let's go,
go left.
Gargo.
Kill one at a time.
Oh, they are. Go get the other one.
Normally you would spread these out like fucking 70 fucking yards from each other.
They start going immune. Yeah. We gotta kill it quickly. Yeah, there you go.
These are the same gargoyles as last time, right? Like last
Yes.
time.
Yes. That could be as well.
You go begin now before we get to full horse, otherwise we'll put into
We're killing them really fast, Colton.
Alright,
these shadow volleys were LOSable.
Yep.
all the trash is the same, right, from here on out?
I think we've seen it all now, yeah.
Just keep on.
Ned, are you ready?
That's not good.
He was.
Just run onto these.
He was supposed to be here.
He's dead.
I'm here. Fuck you, man.
Ned, you're trash.
Oh, that one sucks. Oh, there it moved.
You can range it.
Oh, okay, good to know.
They don't want to move, do they?
No, unless you get extreme line of sight, which I can if I run inside the room. I don't think I can do that in live.
Do we want to skip this trash? I mean, it's just more of the same.
So.
I mean, we can't just run.
Run in the river.
What's the point, though?
Oh, is
What's
this
the
a
point of
speed
killing
run?
them?
Oh, I didn't know.
We'll probably have to fight the acolytes, right?
Yeah.
This is a team bonding
They do all
experience.
8 guts.
Fuck. He said it.
Get the shade
Holy
out,
water.
get the shade, just see it.
You guys are
Guys,
retarded.
it went really well. Okay, don't holy water. It does a lot.
Yeah, that flesh rot hurts.
Should stun them at 30%. Reasonable size tag.
This is fun server.
What happens at 30%?
Rage.
You had rage. Oh, I see. Sounds right.
Did you just call me fat?
No, you called yourself that.
Like you said, it was
They
a
don't
reasonable
put up
size
a-
pack.
They don't put up a debuff, so you'd have to probably detect magic to
It's a
see.
huge pack.
Okay, guys.
You guys can release and then go name to one of them.
All right, Ned, you're good.
I was waiting for a res.
Mm-hmm.
The reses never came.
Reses come when they come.
Jonesy, did you really go get that buff?
What buff?